ERi-TV English news broadcast. It's now exactly 10:30 p.m. Asmara time, and we're ready for domestic and international news for July 7th, 2025. I'm Heaven Johans reporting live from our headquarters in Asmara. Let's begin with the major headlines. Eritrean Community Festival in Switzerland. Asmara Music School graduates 9 students. First round of ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas ends inconclusively. And Iran's foreign minister discusses with Russian and Turkish counterparts. In today's domestic news, the 2025 Eritrean Community Festival in Switzerland was enthusiastically held in Zurich on 5 July. The annual festival was officially opened by Mr. Habtom Zerai, charge d'affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in Switzerland, and Eritrea's permanent representative to the United Nations offices, along with Mr. Tolde Yohannes, head of Public and Community Affairs. Mr. El Shaddai Mesfin, secretary of the Holidays Coordinating Committee in Switzerland, congratulated the participants and commended all those who contributed to the successful implementation of the festival. In a seminar delivered during the event, Mr. Habtom stated that Eritrea, undeterred by ongoing external threats and hostilities, continues to contribute earnestly to regional peace and stability, standing firm in its national stance. Noting the politically motivated smear campaigns being waged against Eritrea, Mr. Habtom emphasized that the government and people of Eritrea, through strengthened unity and perseverance, are effectively countering external hostilities. He also called on diaspora nationals to reinforce their unity and increase their participation in national affairs. Mr. Tolde, for his part, said the annual festival, which showcased the unity and harmony of the Eritrean people, was the result of months of preparation. He also highlighted the special significance of the festival for youth and children, as it plays an important role in preserving their cultural values and identity. The festival featured cultural and artistic performances by a cultural troupe from Eritrea. In another news, in its 26th commencement held on July 6, the Asmara Music School graduated 9 students who completed a 3-year certificate program. Mr. Elias Wolde-Mikhail, director of the school, highlighted the role of music in daily life and its power to motivate public participation in national affairs and promote nationalism. He expressed appreciation to government institutions and individuals for their support and called on graduates to continue developing their skills through practice. Mr. Tesfai Siyum, Director General of Technical and Vocational Training at the Ministry of Education, expressed confidence that the students received quality musical education, citing the school's long-standing experience in the field. He also praised the efforts of the teachers and school community for nurturing musicians who can contribute to the development of the country's music industry. Extensive water and soil conservation activities are being carried out with strong public participation in the Molki subzone. Mr. Melaka Wolde-Mikhail, head of the Agricultural Office in the subzone, stated that the program aims to construct terraces over 2,365 hectares, and so far 70% of the target has been completed. Mr. Melaka also noted the exemplary participation of residents in the administrative areas of Adigami'a, Ad-Mhret, Ndabasmon, and Tukhul. He called for continued and reinforced public engagement to ensure better outcomes. Participants of the campaign, recognizing the impact of the program in improving their agricultural yields, expressed commitment to further strengthen their involvement. This wraps up our domestic news for this session. Dear viewers, we'll be back with the international ones after the short break. Welcome back. The first round of indirect ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas have ended without a breakthrough, as the Israeli delegation reportedly did not have a sufficient mandate to reach an agreement with Hamas. The talks, which lasted for about 3.5 hours and took place in Qatar's capital Doha, resumed on July 6th, ahead of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's scheduled visit to the United States to meet President Donald Trump, his third visit to Washington since the Republican leader returned to power. Reports stated that messages and clarifications were exchanged between Israel and Hamas via mediators Egypt and Qatar, but no progress could be achieved. The talks are scheduled to resume again today, as mediators Egypt and Qatar are to hold separate meetings with each delegation to overcome the obstacles and narrow the gaps for a possible ceasefire deal. It is to be recalled that Israel violated the January 2025 ceasefire deal with Gaza and has renewed its offensive in March. Ever since Israel began its military operations in Gaza in October 2023, over 57,000 Palestinians, most of whom are women and children, have been killed, and over 133,000 have been injured. In today's final report, Iranian Foreign Minister Said Abbas Araghchi had held discussions with his Russian and Turkish counterparts separately on the recent developments in the West Asia region, according to statements released by the Iranian Foreign Ministry. The discussion took place on the sidelines of the 17th BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In his meeting with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, Foreign Minister Araghchi condemned the Israeli-US aggression against Iran, emphasizing his country's determination to defend its sovereignty and hold the aggressors accountable. He noted that these attacks had dealt a lethal blow to the principles of the United Nations Charter, diplomacy and the Non-Proliferation Treaty. Minister Sergei Lavrov, on his part, reiterated Russia's condemnation of the illegal Israeli and U.S. strikes, particularly those on Iran's peaceful nuclear facilities. He stressed the importance of preventing further escalation and ensuring regional stability, pledging Russia's support. In the foreign minister's separate meeting with his Turkish counterpart Hakan Fidan, they discussed on the ongoing situation in Gaza and called for immediate action to end Israel's genocide. Both sides emphasized the need to hold Israel accountable for its crimes. It is to be recalled that on June 13th, Israel launched major airstrikes on several areas in Iran, killing senior commanders, nuclear scientists, and civilians. Iran responded with multiple waves of missile and drone attacks on Israel. With this, we conclude our news for this session, dear viewers, and let's have a quick recap of the major headlines. Eritrean Community Festival in Switzerland. Asara Music School graduates 9 students. First round of ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas end inconclusively. And Iran's foreign minister discusses with Russian and Turkish counterparts. This was World on Monday with ERi-TV English News Broadcast. Viewers, thank you for joining. It's officially a goodbye from us.